So you wanna be a picture book writer, then you gotta write picture books. And you're gonna need a bucket load of bright ideas for titles, plots, and hooks. If you're partial to prose or you're raring to rhyme, then repeat after me. It's a challenge, but I'm gonna tackle each story 1 month at a time with 12 by 12.
I went online and I did a search of the meaning of promotion. So I highlighted it here in yellow where it says promotion is the publicization of a product, your book. Organization, that is you, you're a brand. Yes, you're a brand, and don't argue because I'm going to tell you why. Or your ventures, right? Your partnerships, who are you going to be working with? And all that influences and increases your sales or your public awareness. So promotion is basically publicity, marketing, and hype. So everything about promotion is hyping your book and your book's value. What need does your book solve or fill? Selling your author brand. That is something that I learned the hard way. I didn't realize I was a brand until I had a physical product, which was my book, Goodnight Ganesha. And when you're writing singularly, you never think about that. You're only thinking about, oh, I'm just writing a story for fun or for this. But then when someone actually buys it and turns it into a product, you're an author. And that means you're a brand. So you're like any other business. So you have to figure out how to stay in the game. You have to figure out, how do I sell or market myself as a brand? Because every business, every organization has a brand, has a look, has a motto. So as an author, you have to decide, what is my brand? Am I the SEL, social emotional learning author? Am I humor? Am I STEM? So you have to sit down and have a conversation with yourself and literally write down the titles and all the different stories that you're writing and find that commonality between all of them. And that will help you speak to your why and speak to your brand and why you're doing this. And so if you have to sell your brand, you have to prove to your readers why you're the solution to fill their need. And we're going back to publicity. And as Nadia told us, publicity equals media, events, getting your name out there. So it's like your bullhorn. I'm this author. I'm this author. This is what I do. And then you have marketing, which is consumers, your readers, the people who are going to buy your book, retailers, the teachers who are going to buy your book, the librarians who are going to buy your book, the retailers like your indie bookstore, anyone who is in the market to purchase your book. And promotion has a timeline because, as we know, there's a certain amount of time that things can be hyped and then the hype comes down. So for the publisher, it starts with your finalized manuscript. And for you, as the author, it literally starts from conception. You talk about it like, I'm writing this, I'm working on this. It starts from that point on. And the timeline lasts anywhere from 4 to 6 months after publication before everything starts petering out. And then we move on to the next season or the next book or whatever else you're working on. And again, for you, the author, it starts with your announcement. And I'm going to let Nadia tell us a little bit about book promotion and when it starts.
Start talking about it. Start telling people like, hey, my book is acquired. I'm so excited. If the publisher gives you the green light to do that, if your editor gives you the green light to say, yes, let's start talking about it. At that time, if you have an acquisition announcement and you want to share that on social media and you're so excited and you have a title and all that, you can definitely start. And that's when that building of that platform starts.
Okay, get ready to have your minds blown for this part, because this is where you come in and you have to do a lot of the work together with your publisher. So for my book, Goodnight Ganesha, my branding, my platform started when they put me in the fall 2021 preview, when they sent me to do this interview with Book of Wonder as part of my publicity, and when they featured me in their posts online for IG, Twitter, wherever else they put me. And then even from my Amazon page where they put my beautiful graphics, talked about my book, and they were promoting it. And so I actually did not find out about this until this year. Funny enough, I didn't know they had me in here. So I was like, when did they ever preview me? But I eventually Googled myself and I found it. And then I pulled the little blurb or little showcase that they did. And here it is. I'm going to share it right now.
And then next up is Goodnight Ganesha, written by Nadia Salomon and illustrated by Puna Mystery. This gorgeously illustrated story will be a new bedtime favorite. As nighttime falls over an Indian city, two children are told epic stories of adventure by their grandparents. Written in rhyming text, this culturally specific picture book proves that the only thing more universal than getting ready for bed and saying goodnight is the love between children and their grandparents.
So that's how they promoted Goodnight Ganesha. And so learn this trick, because I'm going to tell you what you need to do. You download the video, you edit this part out, or you trim the video to take what you need out of it, and you create your own promo and marketing. So you're not starting from scratch, but you at least have something to help you ahead. So I created these little videos from this promotional video that they made for me. And I posted it on my and then this is what I did with the one that they had on IG. And if you want to see the whole video, I put the link right here on the bottom for you to take a peek and take a look at it. So author promotion. I'm an author. Oh my God. That is me standing in Mrs. Dalloway's bookstore on one of my drop-by visits. And they usually take our pictures and have us hold our books up. And so I stopped by to introduce myself. So I know a lot of you are nervous about doing these types of things, but that's how you start building your brand. And that's how you start building your platform very early on. Or as we've talked already, as soon as your book is announced, or I say, as soon as you start drafting it and you want to talk about it. Introduce yourself on your preferred platform. So it could be Twitter, it could be IG, it could be Facebook, Pinterest is your preferred platform. Go where you're comfortable, do what you know how to do, or learn how to from other people that you see doing things. It doesn't hurt to reach out and ask. And then go talk to your librarian. My librarian knew about my book because I literally spent countless nights with my kid doing research or writing in the library and going to neighboring libraries and introducing myself. Talk to your local indies, introduce yourself there, local Barnes and Nobles. I introduced myself because I happened to be in the store and they had a wonderful display. And I was like, hey, I love your display. And because I was so well versed and informed about the books that were on the shelf, and they were like, oh, what do you do? And I'm like, oh, I'm so thankful you asked. I happen to be an author and I have a book coming out. And they were like, really? Tell me about it. And when I told them about it, they looked it up on Amazon and they were like, we're going to order some copies. And sure enough, they did. So go out there. Be brave, talk to people, talk to your librarians, talk to your indies, talk to people. Doors do open. All you have to do is network. Tell them who you are, tell them what you're about, tell them what value you're going to be bringing to the table with your work. So just remember that value is part of your author promotion, your brand, and what you're always giving back, value. And when you're giving back value, when you're talking about yourself, just be genuine. Don't be fake just to get an opportunity. Don't reach out to someone just because like you think they can help you do something. Always think about how you too can give back to whoever you're asking or paying it forward. So now we get to what's your job? So this is what your job entails as an author. You're going to partner with your publisher. You're going to build your brand. You guys are like, oh, enough with this building of the brand. It works. That's what you have to do. You have to focus on your why and connect with your audience. Who are the people you are trying to reach? Teachers, librarians, kids, what communities are you trying to get into? Self-care. This is something that I probably should do more of, but I don't. And so I put it on there not only as a reminder for you, but as a reminder for myself that like, yeah, I read that. I need to take care of myself too, because sometimes promotion can get exhausting. And of course, write your next book.
Together, so never you fear. It's a handy little way to help you kick into gear. You're amazing, exciting. Look out, 'cause you're writing 12 by 12. 12 manuscripts. 12 by 12. 12 picture books. 12 by 12.